Welcome back, everybody. Well, I managed to delete all my content now, so I'm having to make it all again. One of them that you've missed because I deleted it like a moron was steak bites. So for this, it's quite easy. Just get some, just get a red pepper, chop it up. I didn't put red pepper in it last time before I deleted it. And you need some lean diced beef. The steak bites I'm actually going to do with sweet teriyaki sauce. All I'm going to do is put them in there, mix it all up. Might want to get rid of that little bit of paper that you don't need that's at the bottom. That's just soaking up some of the blood, you don't need that. Sweet teriyaki sauce. All we're going to do, give a good dollop of this in here. And simply mix it up. Making sure to get them all nice and covered in that teriyaki sauce. How easy is that? That is so easy and so quick. So all I'm waiting for now is the air fryer to finish warming up, which will be done in 2 minutes. However, while I'm waiting, I went to Burger King this morning, right, and I ordered a ultimate breakfast burger, right? Now, it's not a burger, it's a sausage patty, bit of bacon, an egg, some cheese, I think. That's about it. That's all it is. Right? For the tune of £6.89. And this thing was tiny. It's like the size of a McMuffin from McDonald's, right? It was tiny. £6.89. Burger King, you are a disgrace. Absolute disgrace. It tasted alright. It didn't taste like £6.89's worth, but it tasted okay. Like, I don't know where they get the prices from. That was absolute. This whole dish probably cost less than that. And all I'm going to do is put these steak bites into some wraps. Probably get 2 out of that, maybe 3. Right? There is so much more food here, probably for the same price. £6.89. Diced beef's only about £4 or something, right? Teriyaki sauce I have anyway. I've made like a few meals with that now, and I've still got a little bit left, right? And a pepper for like 60p. So probably for less than a Burger King breakfast sandwich, I'm gonna make a meal, right? And this is probably gonna take about the same sort of time. So, heat the air fryer to 200 degrees. I put it on a preheat. So all I'm gonna do now, hear it sizzling straight away. And then we want 200 degrees, 7 minutes. .200 degrees, 7 minutes. So there we go. This is what I say about these fast food places, isn't it? Right? It's probably going to take me less time to prepare this meal than it did to actually walk from the truck park at Weatherby Services into Burger King. I actually went to go and get a Greggs bacon butty, but Greggs are having a refurb, so that was shut. So I went to Burger King and paid £6.89 for a stupid little sandwich. Like, I should have just walked away really, but I was absolutely starving. So I decided, no, you know what, I've never had a Burger King breakfast, so I'll try it, see what it's like. And I could not believe the size of it to come up. When it looked on the screen, it looked quite big, and I thought, oh, that'll be alright, £6.89. You expect it to be of a fairly decent. Nah, it was bollocks. Burger King, you need to get in touch with your people, really. That sort of prices in this economy, it just isn't really going to do you any favours, if I'm going to be honest. Oh, Burger King's always a bit pricey anyway compared to the others, but that is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So this is the way forward, innit? Could have made myself a bacon sandwich for a fraction of that, but hindsight's a beautiful thing. I thought it was going to be a lot bigger than it was. That's what she said, but it is what it is. So we've only got 6 minutes left, so when this comes out I'll show you what we're doing next with it. Well, hey, so check that out. That looks absolutely amazing. So the plan for this, I'm going to make a wrap. Now, I've never been very good at folding these wraps, and I think it's probably because I put too much, trying to put too much in one. That's what I'm told anyway, and that doesn't surprise me because I've got eyes bigger than my belly usually. So, get a tortilla wrap out. Now these steak bites, obviously you can do them to your liking. I like my steak medium rare, so I've put them in for 7 minutes. But anywhere between 6 to 8 minutes is probably highly appropriate. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle, thought there would be, brand new, some sesame seeds. So I bought some sesame seeds, especially for this one. Look how good this looks, honestly. Telling me that's not perfection. That is incredible. So, what we'll do now, like I said, I aren't very good at wrapping these. So, I'm also got some shredded lettuce. I'm going to put some of this shredded lettuce in as well, just for shits and giggles. It's all shits and giggles until someone giggles and shits. I did promise that I would be rather crap at folding this, which I'm going to be honest, it's far from brilliant, isn't it? But I think we get the gist. A very nice wrap. I can't even begin to tell you how nice this is. The teriyaki sauce really has done its job. It's a bit sweet, just with the steak and the pepper. Amazing. A bit of crunch from the lettuce. So I've done the steak for 7 minutes. It probably could go another minute, but it doesn't really matter. You can't undercook steak. I mean, it's not steak, it's beef, but you can eat beef raw. Is it steak tartare? That's just raw mincemeat with some herbs and spices chucked in it. It's really not for me, but I do like it cooked. Seriously guys, you have got to try this. It is absolutely phenomenal. That has taken me less than 10 minutes to whip up what is actually a very nice dish. The next video I make is full of promise as well. So to get a few boyfriend points, I want to show my girlfriend, or my fiance should I say, just how much I love her. And I know she'd gone to work without any lunch, so I ordered these pizza ciabattas, which came with some nachos and some guacamole, some coleslaw, and I decided, wow, what a good idea that would be. She sent me some pictures. I got it delivered to her work. She sent me some pictures and I was like, wow, I could just eat that. So I have been to that very well known supermarket beginning and ending in here, and purchased a ciabatta and all the other ingredients that I need, and I'm going to make it tomorrow, and I'm going to film it and get it up. Amazing. If I don't say so myself, I've excelled at that. A word of warning, it is a bit leaky, as you might be able to see. There's a bit of leakage. There's probably some of the blood coming from the beef. There's probably a bit of teriyaki in there as well, but I am eating it over the top of the plate, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's good. You just need to try that. You can do that at home. It's a 10-minute meal. I'm not going to include the prep time of chopping the pepper, because if you weren't filming content and complaining about Burger King, and the time it takes that to warm up, the 5 minutes it takes that to warm up, you'd have cut your pepper, wouldn't you? Yeah, no, honestly, this is amazing. Right, so normally it's at this point where it'd end, but I'm not going to. I'm going to cut to when I finish this, and I need to discuss something about this air fryer. So, video's not done, stay tuned, and I'll come back to you. Right, that was very nice. I really enjoyed that. It's definitely one to try. It's right up there with some of the really good ones I've done. I watched a video on these air fryers, right? And the one thing is that people don't clean them enough, and if you don't clean them enough, right, what you're going to do is you're going to end up setting fire to the thing, right? My fiance is right up there with those people that don't clean it enough. No, she has a problem with getting rid of fat because she lives on an estate where the drainage isn't adopted by the council, so if it blocks up they will all jointly have to pay for it themselves. So she disposes of the fat in a container. She buys a container, she fills that with fat, and when that's full it goes in the bin. She goes and buys another container. I said she should just empty the fat into the bin and you reuse the container, which would make more sense. But let's not get off topic. A lot of people say that you clean this, right, by doing the following. Okay? Get this. Squirt it in. Obviously I use it out of the bottle. At home it would be a tap. And you do this. Okay? Loads of that in there. And then what they say you do, right, is you put that in there and you turn the air fryer on, you warm that up, and it cleans it. Please, if you're going to listen to me at all in any of my videos, right, let me just explain what happens if you do that. Some of the washing up liquid may end up getting onto the filament, and then you get a chemically taste on a fairy washing up liquid. If you've ever been naughty and swore when you were a child, you will know fairy washing up liquid doesn't taste right nice, okay? Because as a child, if I swore, I would get soap in my mouth. It would either be fairy washing up liquid, or if I remember rightly, Dad, I think it was Zest lemon soap, wasn't it? Because I still can't use that now because I've got horrible memories of Zest lemon soap going into my mouth and me blowing bubbles for hours afterwards. Right? Literally, you just want soap and water. Yes, it's a bit more hard work because you've got to actually scrub it, right? But doing it this way is so much safer, right? You do want to clean your air fryer after every use, ideally, right? Because if you don't, you get like the chip pan thing where it just, the oil that's left from your food in there will heat up and catch fire. And there is a lot of instances now, and fire brigades are reporting it up and down the country, where, you know, people don't clean it enough and their air fryers are catching fire. You must clean these things, guys. Seriously, you've got to, right? Not only have you got to clean them, right, clean them properly. Don't put it back in there and turn the fucking thing on. That's just yeah, it might have worked for some people, but it's also not worked for a lot of people. I will link the video. It was an ITV news programme. I'll try and get a link to it, and I'll put it in the comments and pin it at the top of the comments on this video. You will understand. Yeah, it's not the most interesting, but it's definitely worth a watch, so you can see just what I mean. the instances of people being stupid and doing stupid things to clean their air fryer just because they can't be bothered, to literally just get one of them and just scrub it round a bit. It's really not difficult. Like, this isn't even warm. If I was at home, I'd be doing this in my sink, and yeah, probably would be a lot quicker because I've got hot running water. I haven't got hot running water here. If you're at home and you've got no excuse. A bit of hot running water sorts this, right? And then you don't get any of this problem. But yeah, that's that. Right, GoPro's running out of battery, so I'm gonna have to speed this up. Thank you everyone for watching. As always, please just like, subscribe, drop us a comment, tell us what you want to see us make next, or at some point in the very near future. I will endeavour, if it's not too silly, to make it. And if it is a bit too silly, I might still endeavour to try and make it anyway, just because I like a bit of a challenge. Alright? So, like, comment, subscribe, helps me out a lot. It's going to help you out a lot in the future, because it's going to give you some better videos. Because the more I do it, the better I'm going to get, isn't it? Basically. Yeah. Check the next one out, because the next one is going to be unforgettable and amazing at the same time. Okay. Right. Thank you everyone. See you later.